Hello, everybody. This is Beth's brother, Glenn, and he's going to tell us some things about Beth so we can get to know her better. Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
So, I have some questions for you. Maybe you can answer for me. Okay, I've done some research on Beth, 10 months ago, and what I noticed is her last, her last post on anything Sign of Life was August 12th.
Right.
However, in the flyer, she wasn't reported until August 21st. Do you know why that is by any chance?
Mm, no, not really. You know.
Did her husband report her missing?
No, he didn't. It took my sister, my older sister, to do a health check on her.
Okay, there's a welfare check. And I do want to say this too. What I noticed when I did a timeline,
It was
okay,
about like a couple
starting
of weeks ago, and then finally she did that check on her and stuff. Then that's when we found out that she was missing.
oh boy. Does she have kids?
Does he what?
Does she have kids?
Yes, he has two children.
Oh, she does.
No, she does not. He does.
Oh, oh okay, he does.
Yeah.
Okay. But she loves her pets. I noticed that. Those
Oh
are her
yeah. So
kids.
yeah, them were her kids now. So
But from what I've been seeing, she is like a free spirit. She loves to travel. She loves her pets. She's independent. And I noticed from October 2021 or September, actually, within that 10-month period, there was a lot of changes. She moved from Chicago to Colorado, and they bought from there a camper because they bought that ranch, and
right.
they had to build stuff on it, right? Or am I
Yes.
wrong?
Yes. Yeah, they put like electrical and all that stuff out there and everything. Then put that big barn out there.
Yeah, that it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I, I think so. I've seen pictures. So
Yeah, and you don't live in Colorado, right?
no, I'm in Illinois. I
Okay.
was there when I was a kid. So
Okay. So then I know they sold that house out there, and I noticed that she started doing Thrive and she started losing weight, making herself feel better, her journey. And then they started building, I noticed, and I don't know. Did she leave with anything or she went missing? Where's her phone, her vehicle? Do you know
no,
anything
she
about?
just left everything behind. Nothing, and which is unreal. To leave the dogs and a vehicle behind. Them dogs were everything to her. So
So,
everybody knew about everything what she did, and then all of a sudden she just fell out of sight. And
and this is
there's been
really unlike
uh,
her, right?
we're the only ones that's been actually looking for her. He has not attempted any searches or anything. He really, I guess, don't care. So
Okay. Now I'm going to, like I said, I'm doing a video for later with my timeline, and so what do you think happened?
well, this the newest thing that I found out though from my older sister that he said that he can't get that there's no divorce or anything no until the body is found.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's no divorce until the body is found, and no money.
okay.
Whatever he meant by that, that's real weird. So
And also, what I noticed is that she went radio silent on any of her social media, um, bank accounts. There's no cell phone. I
yeah,
had a friend that commented, and she talked to her. The last time she talked to her was on Facebook Messenger on the 12th herself.
hmm
and she's really sad about this too, and I'm sure like your whole family is. And
Yeah.
what I did notice, and I want to tell you this, um, I did a video on her 10 months ago, and I did a lot of research because this is a weird case to me because people just don't disappear like this.
No,
And
there's
her
other
friends,
things behind it. You know, there's other things that are behind it, and he's the only one that knows. You know, so
yeah, because people were leaving comments, and
hmm
somehow those comments got deleted with her replies. Her replies are there to the people, her friends,
yeah, my sister
but
said that they were there. Then all of a sudden there was no more comments.
yeah, and that that was from 10 months ago until now. When I'm doing my update here, so I think that's really strange. Just
Yeah, we're
saying,
just trying to find, the where she's at, so that way we could properly do what we need to do. You know, and then the family could be at rest finally.
how is your family doing? Are you okay?
Uh, my mom, she really incoherent about it all, though. She still thinks she's around out there somewhere. My younger sister hasn't told her or anything, but I think she needs to be told. But she is old, and we're afraid that it could make her really, go worse. You know, she already lost my older brother, so
Oh, and you're sick yourself, right?
yeah.
I'm so sorry. How many brothers and sisters do you guys have
There's
altogether?
six of us now. There's only four when there's supposed to be five.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. When was the last time family talked to her? Do you know?
We had a big cookout at my house and stuff, and they were there, and then had a squabble. He was outside with me and my son and stuff, and he was, they were drinking pretty good and stuff, and they got into it a little bit, and he just turned around and out flat dead out and just said, "Man, one of these days, so I'm just gonna kill her."
What?
Yeah,
Oh no.
and we just kind of looked at him, and he goes, "I'm just tired of it. I'm going broke. I'm in
And
debt."
that's why I brought that timeline up because I noticed there was these major purchases. The house was September 9th of 2021 where, you know, they were done with the house and moving, and then they bought that land, and then they bought that RV,
Yeah,
and then they're building all that stuff. I mean, I've seen a lot of digging that
yeah,
was going on there.
yeah. He's done a lot of construction, so he does have the equipment and the ability and the knowledge to do things. So if
Yeah.
everybody knows what I mean, so
Oh,
he's fooling some people in my family, but not everybody.
yeah.
He got my older sister felt fooled, and he gets the information off of her. So
Oh, your oldest sister.
yeah, he gets information off of her, and she says that she don't give it to him, but he gets it up out of her what he wants to know, so that way he can stay up on touch of his stuff, what he needs to.
How does he feel about this? Do you know by any chance? Has he been looking for her?
Hell, there's no remorse at all. No search party from on his side. He's just been sitting there on the property. That's been it.
So he hasn't
No,
done any
no,
kind
no,
of search.
nobody's allowed out there, or anything. You got to have a warrant and all that stuff. So
Well, I know law enforcement out there in El Paso County
yeah,
is okay, in my opinion. They're really good, okay? But I know it's been, I know it's been a year, and I just find this case unreal because it's in the middle of nowhere, okay? Like I said, people don't disappear. She was full of life. She loved her pets. She loved her family.
hmm very social media. Very outspoken. She wasn't afraid of him at all. So and she was always
Well, that's good.
you know, uh, And yeah, she was pushy and stuff and everything, but you know, you still don't do the things that you do. You know,
Yeah.
you just get away and you just move on.
Does any of your family live out there in Colorado?
I got relatives out there.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, she was hanging around with a bunch of them.
So there was family. And
Uh,
he's not talking to any of them. I'm not accusing him of anything. Yeah, okay, but he is the husband, and I'm sure he was the last one that seen her. You know what I mean?
yeah, nobody has any out there have heard or nothing out there. You know, and she was in touch with two of my cousins all the time. You know, majority of the time and everything. So,
So he would be the ones with the answer, but he's not talking to nobody. Okay,
uh,
got it.
right, you know, pretty much. Well, it's just she was there, and then all of a sudden, now she's gone somewhere. You know,
And that's not her.
no, not at all. She's ran away many times though when I was a kid, you know, when we were growing up and stuff. But we always knew after a couple of months of where she was. You know,
Yeah.
she always called her mom, you know, and told her, you know, and her and my older sister stayed in touch and stuff, and we stayed in touch, you know, pretty often and everything. I went out there and did work for her and stuff, and then he disagreed, that's with me and stuff. He said so.
Yeah. Okay, so like you said, radio silence, social media, no cell phone taken. How about a vehicle?
Nope, left there. Clothes,
Her
yeah,
vehicle.
clothes, everything. Then all of a sudden, I supposed to came back and got some clothes twice.
Oh,
And
she came back home twice.
yeah, so then what was the fresh fingerprints and stuff and everything. Then all of a sudden now saying that some black guy was videotaped at a ATM using her credit card, trying to get money out, trying to throw everybody off when he said that he had all the cards and everything dismantled and stuff, you know, where nobody couldn't use them. And
Is
she,
that
and,
recently?
yeah, and she never took none with her, you know. So how could that even be, you know?
Oh, this happened recently?
Yeah,
Okay, a year later. Hmm.
yeah. And all of a sudden, you know, here he, you know, she didn't even take none of that stuff with her, you know, no purse, no nothing.
Yeah, and she seemed to be in the prime of her life. She said she had a new journey, a happy journey, losing
Mhm.
weight, doing these like she's living her dream. She wanted to move back to Colorado, and
Yeah.
you could see,
Yeah, she wanted the family to come up there, and I wish I did though. Then that way I could have had a good look at the property and stuff. You know,
but no one's allowed out there.
no,
Not even to search for her.
nah,
Has law enforcement been there searching?
no. If we
No.
want anything, it's just too bad. You know.
Well, yeah, because like I said, her last check-in was there on the property. You would think that law enforcement would be searching that property, or maybe I'm not law enforcement, but they need have
Yeah,
a warrant.
I believe the law enforcement ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing because they have not notified me. You know, or anything during any of this first time ordeal, and I expect that they probably won't again. So you know,
So law enforcement hasn't talked to anybody in the family.
my younger sister and my older sister only, and my younger brother, but not me.
Not you.
Yeah, I'm the middle one. I'm the one that don't take the bullshit and stuff like that. You know, I'm always been determined and say
Yeah.
the wrong things at times. So, but
Well, don't we all? I mean, I'm not living this, and it's got to be a nightmare.
yeah, and
I,
I
I
hope that you know he sees this, and I don't really care if his feelings are hurt or what. You know.
oh, I'm sure he'll see this, Glenn. Just saying. Because I'm happy to see, and I'm going to tell the people also. You also did an interview on Web Sleuths, and they're awesome. And what I will say is, I have some friends that are also going to do a show on her, just so you know, and it'll it'll be like a ripple effect. You'll see a lot of people will pick this story up because when I found her missing person case, there was nothing out there, nothing. All I seen was a little flyer, and that's it.
Yeah, it ain't you know that, and I know that at first, you know, you got to look at it as a missing person, but you know, for how long? You know,
Yeah,
a
I
year's
mean,
been a long time for a body to decay, so you know, makes it harder for her to find and everything.
yeah. Is there anything else you want to share with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the main questions, and these are the things I wanted to tell you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
from everything I've looked at, like I
Yeah,
said,
I know that he's buried a dog out there that recently died, and he's used lime to kill the smell and everything. So you know,
one,
yeah. So they might want to look up underneath the dog.
yeah. So she had 3 or 4 dogs, right?
Oh, about 5 or 6.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
those
had
are.
a family. Yeah, she had a family there going.
Yep, those were her babies. She's an amazing woman. Everything I've seen, nothing but happy, family oriented, very strong willed lady. Looks like she didn't take crap from anybody.
No, she didn't. Not at all. She stood her ground very much. You know, that's why I know that there's more to this than what there is. So it just needs to be looked in more deeper, and he has to be persuaded, though, and you know, pushing talking. I guess I'm trying to say, you know, but you know,
Well,
he knows what it is, and they ain't pushing him to get it up out of it good enough yet. So
but so recently he said somebody tried to get into her bank account though. But
right,
then in the beginning he said she didn't take nothing, right?
right, yep. And then all of a sudden, then supposed to came back. This is all what he said. You know, there's, you know, well, if she did, then why didn't he call the police? Then, you know, well,
So he's only talking to one family member, right? A
yeah,
sister.
yeah,
Is he telling law enforcement any of this stuff? Do you know? I suppose you don't know. He ain't talking to you.
yeah. No, that's what I said. Though, you know, they ain't doing their part of the job. You know, they ain't doing nothing about it. I hate to say that though, you know, but they could be doing better.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I understand how you would feel like that. I mean, no search parties. They
Heck,
really,
when my brother passed away, they wanted to investigate and all like that and everything and stuff, and there was no use of even doing it because it was just a normal death, you know. But my sister, you know, it's like, what's the deal? Of
I suppose.
course, they're different states, so you know, counties and stuff.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. I can't imagine.
Yep.
Let's see. I think that's pretty much everything I want to ask, and I just want your opinion to end this. You know what I mean?
Right.
What do you, what do you think, Glenn?
Well, my belief is that you know, nobody in their life you know, does do these kind of things. So especially my sister, she's never been like this, to just to pop up, you know, and be not seen or heard. And to my belief and my knowledge, I know she's there on that property or around the property, or maybe a river that's somewhere around that in the area, you know.
Okay. Oh, I want to ask, with that land, what were they going to do with that land? Were they going to like?
Well, I don't know. Eventually, they was going to build a house on it, but I don't know what are any plans or what he has now. So,
Oh, Okay, there was no house there. It was just land and they lived in the RV there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's nice to know.
They had the RV inside that metal shed though that he built. And that's the only concrete that's out there besides the well.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was, a septic tank or a well.
Yeah,
Okay.
septic tank, and there's a well out there too. So, but them are the spots. So, did they look there? No.
No.
All they did was bring out a machine, went around a few places. That was about it. Saw a little bit of dog blood and called it good.
Well, that's a lot of property out there.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it could be done with a search party.
yeah.
You know.
I have I know he won't let anybody. I got a friend that lives out there and she does. I'm going to ask her. I think maybe she's going to come on my panel in my afternoon show that I'm doing about Beth because they have help search for people out there because they know the areas. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to talk to her about this. But like you said, he's not letting anybody come on the property. But they could look from the streets. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and from the air, and stuff. Which I don't know if they've done that or whatever. So but it's been a year or so, and also too, he could have put anything up over it, so or not even on a property, it could be out there in the woods.
Yeah. Because I seen a video that she made just for her walking down her driveway to the mailbox is what'd she say? 1.5 or 2 miles.
Yeah, that's a little distance there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her to run and jump that gate, hurdle over it. No, you know, that's a big red flag
Well, what else?
there, and everything.
There, yeah, there is a lot of red flags in this case.
And the only person that saw a brown car was the neighbor down the road, though, that went around the corner, and that was it. And they only seen that I guess, once. And that was, but that could have been anybody
Was that in their driveway or just on the road?
on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he said that that's what she jumped into, was that brown car. Then it was a tan car. I don't know how many different colors it's been already. So the storage has changed so much.
I mean, good.
Well, we just need to, he's the only one that really knows. Nobody else does of what really did happen, why it did happen.
Well, yeah, if he ain't talking to anybody, you guys are left to speculation then. You know what I mean?
No,
You're not getting no answers.
right.
Okay, we'll wrap this up and you're more than welcome. You got that other link when I go live this afternoon if you just want to sit on the panel while I talk to the people.
Okay.
Okay. Or, you can be in the chat or watch it later, whatever you choose.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably watch it later on.
But you got my information if you want to get a hold of me or tell me something more, anything you find out. But we will do our best to keep her face and her name out there.
Yeah, that's about pretty much all I know. And that's about what I've been going on. So, and what I've seen, through them, being happy them last quite a few years. So that I've heard getting into spending habit, but yeah, he encouraged that a lot. And then when I got too far, now it's like, well, how am I going to get out of it? And I believe that's one of his ways.
So they made all these purchases, so money could have been a problem, huh?
Yeah, yeah, especially the pool. That was the thing that did it. So
The pool?
yeah, he told her no pool, and she went ahead and got it. And he come back and saw it and went
Yeah,
off. And all of a sudden, then she come up missing.
yeah, because that was her last video she posted of her opening up her pool.
Yep.
on August 12th.
Yeah. Yeah, he tore that thing down right away and sold it. So
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Thank you for your time.
all right.
Anything else?
No, that's about it. I appreciate it if anybody does hear anything that they do contact. But
I hope they do too.